Welcome to IU Men's Soccer Weekly. I'm Ryan Canfield alongside my good friend Sam Brunsman. Well, Sam, you're finally at the postseason for the men's soccer season. And I remember last time we were here, we talked a lot about how IU needed a lot of things to go their way to get them to this point. Since then, they've won a Big Ten championship. They're in prime position to make the big dance. They're the number one seed in the Big Ten tournament. And so who and what has really been the spark that ignited this IU run?
So I'm going to go off two things. I'm going to pick two players, and that's going to be Sam Sarver and Hugo Bacharach. Bacharach moving up from the back line to the midfield has really propelled them in a lot of ways. His ability to use his size in the midfield, I believe he's like 6'4", 6'5". His ability to win balls in the air has been very crucial for their team, and it's also helped him dish out to their wingers and their forwards, including Sam Sarver, the other player I was going to mention for the Hoosiers. He has 10 points in the last 6 matches for the Hoosiers, really provided a spark for their offense, and it's really been beneficial. Now, the other thing, set pieces. Set pieces was a very strong thing for the Hoosiers last season. Struggled a little bit early on, and now they've really found their footing in that area off throw-ins and off corner kicks. Their first set-piece goal coming against Ohio State, and it was off a PK by Joey Mayer, and that's ever since they've scored a few more, and it's really been beneficial for their team.
That's right. IU gets the boys from Madtown tonight, the Wisconsin Badgers, 7 o'clock tonight on Big Ten Plus in the first round of the Big Ten tournament. Their first match of the year and their only meeting of the year was a 0-0 draw. What does IU need to do to win this game? They're
just going to need to continue their scoring like the way they're scoring. Slow start to the season. They've really found their rhythm now in the last in October, really. And as you mentioned, that 0-0 draw against Wisconsin earlier, it was really, IU was the better team. But Wisconsin, very great defensive line, as their head coach, Todd Yeagley, mentioned after the game. They really have a good defensive line, and the Hoosiers' ability now to finally put the ball in the back of the net, I don't know, it's going to be interesting to see tonight against the Badgers, because Indiana's really found their footing on the offensive front, and now that they have the ability to put the ball in the back of the net, it's going to be a really interesting match to see.
So Wisconsin tonight, if Indiana wins, they'll play either Michigan or Northwestern. But going over to the other side of the bracket, going to the 2s and the 3 seeds in their matchups, who is IU's biggest threat from getting them to a second Big Ten title this year?
So if Indiana gets past Wisconsin tonight, then they're going to have to take on either Michigan or Penn State. No, Northwestern, yes, Northwestern, yeah. So, I mean, that's going to be an interesting match to see who wins that one, because Northwestern, if they get past, that's who Indiana lost to a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
But obviously, you said on the other side, it's going to be really interesting to see, because they would either play probably Michigan State or Penn State. Those are the two strongest teams on the bottom tier of that bracket. So if I would pick a team, I'd either say it's probably Michigan State, who they lost to, or Penn State. But I feel like Michigan State's the stronger team, and I feel like they have a better chance of getting to the final. But it's going to be interesting to see how the Hoosiers play against Wisconsin tonight to really get their momentum shooting forward to that championship spot.
Yeah. Well, that'll do it for us for now. You can check out the IU men's soccer team against the AT Wisconsin tonight at Phil Armstrong Stadium at 7 o'clock on Big Ten Plus. But for now, that'll do it.